Milhouse over, Woodland Venture very close second. Then Kelsborough Wood, San Angelo, Capino, Sorbina, Rondetto, Laina, Lime King and Go Continental. 6 fences to go. And Milhouse meets the first of those 3 fences beautifully. Woodland Venture dropped back a little bit. San Angelo has gone second. With 4 fences to go now, it's Milhouse just over a length clear of San Angelo. And he jumps that one well. Milhouse over from San Angelo second. Kelsborough Wood is third. Then Lime King and Woodland Venture together, followed by Capino, Laina, Rondetto, Go Continental and Solbina. 3 fences to jump, and it's Milhouse from San Angelo. Woodland Venture coming up again on the outside of those 2. Kelsborough Wood is close up there. Capino is well there. Rondetto is making up ground now. 3 fences to go. Milhouse and San Angelo with Woodland Venture pressing them on the outside. Capino running on very strongly now to dispute 4th place with Kelsborough Wood. Coming to the 3rd from home now, and it was Milhouse and San Angelo together. Milhouse just the leader from San Angelo as they turn for home with 2 fences to go. It's Milhouse coming on now from San Angelo, Kelsborough Wood, Woodland Venture and Capino. Into the second last. Milhouse over clear of San Angelo second, Kelsborough Wood third, Capino 4th, Woodland Venture 5th. Just 1 fence to go, and can Milhouse do it this time? He's well clear of San Angelo as they come to the last fence. And he's over it. Milhouse is over well clear. He's only 150 yards to go, and it's Milhouse with Kelsborough Wood running on very strongly, and now Capino's coming and San Angelo. But with 50 yards to go, Milhouse is keeping it up, and as they come up to the line, it's Milhouse the winner.
Queen Elizabeth Stakes with Caliban in the lead from Hogarth. Then comes Blakeney, then Carabas. Behind Carabas is Nijinsky, and still last is Crepolana. Coming to the 6 furlong marker now, and still Caliban making it from Hogarth. Carabas has run round the outside of Blakeney. Then comes Nijinsky, and then Crepolana. They're past the 6 and coming to the 5 marker now, and it's still Caliban in the lead from Hogarth. Then Carabas, then Blakeney, then Nijinsky in 5th place, then Crepolana, who is 6th, and they're past the 5 marker now, and it's still Caliban for England from Hogarth for Italy. Then comes Carabas on the outside of Blakeney, and then Nijinsky poised just in behind him, and Crepolana is last of the 6, and they're past the 4 marker now, and it's still Caliban, Sandy Barkley from Hogarth. Bill Williamson running round the outside of Hogarth on Carabas. Then comes Jeff Lewis chasing Blakeney along, and then Lester Piggott taking closer order on Nijinsky, and finally Crepolana, and they're swinging round the home straight now with Caliban being pressed by Carabas. Hogarth in between these 2. Nijinsky's just in behind Carabas. Blakeney's over on the far rails. Crepolana's beginning a run, and it's Caliban over on the far side being pressed by Carabas, and here comes Nijinsky and Lester Piggott towards the stand side with Hogarth making ground over on the far side now. They're coming into the final furlong, and it's Nijinsky striding away from them. Nijinsky going away, being chased by Blakeney now. It's the 2 Derby winners who look like being 1st and 2nd. Lester Piggott looks over his shoulder. Blakeney's making ground on him, but Lester's just letting him canter. What a horse this is. He's trotted up. Nijinsky's the winner. Blakeney's 2nd. Crepolana is 3rd. Carabas is...
So Night Nurse has taken up the running, being chased by Navigation and Banner Rambler. Banner Rambler moving up now into 2nd place. Brendan's Road is 3rd. Comedy of Errors trying to get back into it again after dropping way back out of it. And that's Night Nurse in front, and Banner Rambler has gone 2nd. Here they come now over this one, and Navigation is still there and on the inner. And so also on the outside is Brendan's Road. Rounding the turn now, and it's Night Nurse in front with a 1/4 mile to go. Night Nurse and Banner Rambler after him, but Night Nurse is way out there in front. Comedy of Errors is trying to get into it on the near side, but it's Night Nurse who's being pushed along now by Paddy Broderick. Here they come now to the final fight, and it's Night Nurse, Banner Rambler, Comedy of Errors. Here he is at the last, and he's over it. Night Nurse is over in front. Banner Rambler is next, and on the inside, Brendan's Road improving along the inside. It's a battle for all the placings except the first one. It's Night Nurse staying out there in front and going on to win. There's a terrific tussle for the 2nd. It is Night Nurse the winner. Brendan's Road is 2nd, and in 3rd place is Bunker Hill, and 4th is Banner Rambler, then Comedy of Errors, then Navigation, then I'm Happy, then Tarabic, and last of all is another Paddy.
Cup. And it's still Patch who took up the running at the end of the first half furlong, who continues to make it from Gonna Be the Chestnut in second. My Fair Niece, the only filly, running really well towards the outside. Swell Fellow not done with yet on the inner, a very close up third in fact now, because he's just gone past My Fair Niece. Coming now downhill towards the final 2 furlongs, and it's still Patch in the lead, being scrubbed along now by Pat Edry. Gonna Be looking very dangerous now, right up sides of the favourite. Then My Fair Niece and Swell Fellow. Dakota coming with a good looking run towards the outside. Deletta, the Irish gelding, is now last. Reimer is not out of it at the distance, and it's Gonna Be who's burst into the lead from Swell Fellow and My Fair Niece. Patch is well beaten. That's not going to get into the frame, I don't think, because Reimer's coming through into third. And so with half a furlong to go, less now, it's Gonna Be from Reimer and Swell Fellow at the line. Gonna Be the winner.
And they're off. And we have to watch Leveramos to see if he's going to race today. He started a bit slowly and a bit reluctant to take hold of his bridle as the others reach the first flight, led by Night Nurse. There are 9 flights to be jumped, and it's Night Nurse in the lead, and Leveramos will not race. Leveramos is out of the race. He won't go again. And as the leaders come down towards the second flight of hurdles, it's Night Nurse in the lead. Monksfield in second place, Dramatist on the inside in third, Kaibo on the outer, then in between those come Prominent King and Master Mundy, then Bird's Nest on the inner, followed by Decent Fellow, Melodon, Quirus, Scott, Sea Pigeon and Beacon Light is last as they jump the second flight of hurdles. A complete circuit ahead of them, 7 flights more to jump, and Night Nurse setting the pace about 4 lengths clear, with Monksfield in second place. On the outside is Kaibo, on the inner is Dramatist. They're followed by Prominent King in 5th place, then Bird's Nest 6th, Master Mundy 7th, Decent Fellow 8th, Melodon is 9th, Sea Pigeon 10th, and Coiro Scott, and on the inside of Coiro Scott is Beacon Light. Leveramos has in fact jumped the first 2 flights of hurdles, but I'm going to ignore it from now on. And as the leaders run round towards the 3rd flight of hurdles, it's Night Nurse about 4 lengths clear from Monksfield in 2nd, followed by Kaibo in 3rd as they jump the hurdle, Dramatist 4th, Prominent King 5th, Master Mundy 6th, then Bird's Nest in 7th, Coiro Scott is 8th, Decent Fellow 9th, Beacon Light 10th, Melodon 11th, and Sea Pigeon is 12th. On the run up to the 4th flight of hurdles now, Night Nurse continuing about 4 lengths in the lead from Monksfield, Dramatist, Kaibo, then Prominent King and Master Mundy, followed by Bird's Nest, Coiro Scott and Beacon Light, then Melodon, Sea Pigeon and Decent Fellow. Continuing to run uphill, and they're getting towards the halfway mark and hurdles number 5, and it's Night Nurse continuing to lead from Monksfield, Dramatist, Kaibo on the outside. Then comes Prominent King and Master Mundy, then Bird's Nest and Coiro Scott, who's wide, then Beacon Light, Sea Pigeon, Melodon, and finally Decent Fellow. That's over hurdle number 5. Continuing to run uphill with another 4 flights to jump, and they've still nearly a mile to run, and it's Night Nurse only a couple of lengths, barely that, in the lead from Monksfield in 2nd place, then Kaibo on the outside in 3rd, Dramatist is 4th, Master Mundy is 5th, Prominent King losing ground there as they jump that flight of hurdles and arrive almost at the top of the hill. 3/4 of a mile still to run and 3 flights to jump with a long run down to the 3rd flight from home. And it's Night Nurse still just in the lead from Monksfield, a very close 2nd. Dramatist is 3rd, Kaibo 4th, Sea Pigeon has moved up into 5th place, followed by Master Mundy, then Coiro Scott and Beacon Light, then Bird's Nest, Prominent King, Melodon, and well behind them Decent Fellow. They're almost at the 3rd last hurdle now, and Night Nurse is on the inside of Monksfield, then Sea Pigeon on the outside of Dramatist and Master Mundy, followed by Beacon Light and Kaibo, and then Bird's Nest. And as they run down to the 2nd last flight of hurdles, Night Nurse on the inside of Monksfield, then comes Master Mundy and Sea Pigeon, not much between those 4. They're followed by Dramatist and Beacon Light, but just in the lead there was Monksfield as they come up towards the final turn, and it's Monksfield from Master Mundy, Sea Pigeon on the outside, Night Nurse on the rails in 4th now, Dramatist in 5th, Beacon Light making headway in 6th, But as they come towards the final flight, is Monksfield in the lead, strongly challenged by Sea Pigeon. Those two are going clear of Master Bundy over the final flight, and is Monksfield in the lead on the run-in. Monksfield the leader definitely as they go up towards the final furlong. Sea Pigeon hard at it in second place, making no impression, and Night Nurse running on again strongly in third place, but close home, and is Monksfield clear from Sea Pigeon in second, Night Nurse in third, and Beacon Light fourth.
First, number 10, second, number 13, and third, number 11. First, number 10, Monksfield, second, number 13, Sea Pigeon, and third, number 11, Night Nurse.
On the rails in fourth now, Dramatist in fifth, Beacon Light making headway in sixth, but as they come towards the final flight, is Monksfield in the lead, strongly challenged by Sea Pigeon. Those two are going clear of Master Bundy over the final flight, and is Monksfield in the lead on the run-in. Monksfield the leader definitely as they go up towards the final furlong. Sea Pigeon hard at it in second place, making no impression, and Night Nurse running on again strongly in third place, but close home, and is Monksfield clear from Sea Pigeon in second, Night Nurse in third, and Beacon Light fourth.
Julio Mariner now makes round, goes second. Formula just in behind him. Remainder Man and Tony Ives right there with the chance. We have a quarter mile still to go. And it's Willie Shoemaker on Hawaiian Sound in the lead from Remainder Man. Picking out ground on the outside is Pajama Hunt. Then comes Shirley Heights and Julio Mariner. I don't think going to find any more. They're coming now towards the final furlong. It's Hawaiian Sound still holding Remainder Man. And Shirley Heights going with a tremendous run on the far side. They've got about 100 yards still to go. It's Hawaiian Sound on the near side. Shirley Heights on the near side. And it's Shirley Heights who gets up at the last drive to win it from Hawaiian Sound. Remainder Man, Pajama Hunter, Braxby, Whitstone.
His owner, Lord Halifax, trainer John Dunlop, and jockey Greville Starkey had all won their first derby. At the close of the season, Shirley Heights was syndicated for £1,600,000. Priority was given to English breeders, and the Royal Studs became a prominent shareholder, standing him at the Sandringham Stud. In 1985...
fifth from home, and it's Diamond Edge on the inside of Ashley House. Diamond Edge from Ashley House, and Plundering and 14ers Express, and Let Off getting ever closer now in fifth place. Diamond Edge on the inside of Ashley House, and Plundering and 14ers Express, and Let Off now in fourth place. They begin the sweep out of the back straight. They've got just 3 more fences to jump. And it's Diamond Edge and Bill Smith in the lead from Plundering in second place. Ashley House is third. Plundering moves up on the outside of Diamond Edge. Let Off getting closer. Ashley House getting closer. 14ers Express is not done with. Kudos is staying on. Special Cargo is under pressure. Skegby is trying to get closer. They've still got 3 more fences to jump. And it's Plundering now with up on the outside Let Off. Let Off and Plundering from Ashley House and Diamond Edge and 14ers Express. 3 out and Let Off now. Let Off in the lead for Michael Dickinson from in second place. Plundering 2 more to jump, but it's Let Off going on from Plundering. Diamond Edge in third place, but he came from this place when he won a couple of years ago. However, Let Off has the advantage from Plundering. 2 out. Let Off, Plundering, Diamond Edge from Ashley House who made a mistake. Special Cargo is rallying on the inside. They've got 1 to jump in the Whitbread, and there's nothing to choose between Plundering and Let Off. Very little to choose between the two. Plundering on the near side, Let Off on the far side. At the last, they took it together, landed together with Diamond Edge racing in between these horses again. It's Plundering, Let Off, Diamond Edge rallying, Special Cargo coming with a run, and Diamond Edge is coming through. Diamond Edge just coming through to Shane Let Off. Special Cargo finishing well, a 3-way photo with a Whitbread. What a fantastic finish, Diamond Edge, Special Cargo and Let Off. These three in a photo, and Kevin Mooney thinks that he's won on Special Cargo, giving a victory salute. These are clear from Skegby and Kudos, and behind.
Under 5 furlongs to go now as they enter the straight with Night Nurse by just about a length here. Roller Coaster tracking this one on the outside. Captain John and Raffy Nelson are both close. Leslie Ann on the inside. Passing the half-mile marker now, and just about to jump this one. There won't be much between Night Nurse on the near side and Captain John. It's about a length and a half now. And after this we have Leslie Ann, Roller Coaster between these two. Raffy Nelson runs 5. Final open ditch here. Night Nurse over it by about a length, and Captain John stumbled on landing, so Leslie Ann gets a bit closer into second place on the inside. Roller Coaster is a close fourth, and the quartet clear of the others.
Night Nurse once again by just about a length here. Captain John, who's recovered from the slight stumble well and coming back in contention. On the far side, Leslie Ann's very close. Roller Coaster becoming more remote, however, in 4th place. Raffy Nelson 5th, and Tragus has been pulled up over the last one now, and we have Captain John from Night Nurse. Not too much between these two. They've got 150 yards to race. Both of them running on strongly, 100 yards out, and it is Captain John, but Night Nurse coming back very fast indeed. 50 yards, Night Nurse once again from Captain John, Leslie Ann in 3rd.
There is the leader with 3 furlongs to go. He's gone 2 lengths clear of Silver Season, and he's opening up a lead now. Shergar's going for the guns. He's gone 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lengths clear. Shotgun swerves under pressure. 2 furlongs out. The Derby is the procession. Shergar is 10 lengths clear. Scintillating Air gets into 2nd place. Church Parade and Shotgun. Prince of Gold come next. There's only one horse in it. You need a telescope to see the rest. They have a furlong to go, and Shergar is galloping them into the ground. 15 lengths at least. Wally Swinburne looks round. He's on his own. Shergar clear of his field. He's climbed this mountain. He has eased up. Shergar wins the Derby. Prince of Gold is 2nd. Scintillating Air is 3rd. Shotgun 4. Church Parade 5. Then Sheer Grid. Then comes Silver Season. The Derby, Michael Phillips, won with ridiculous ease.
Well, Peter, a lot of us thought that he was a certainty, and my goodness gracious me, he was a certainty, as we all know now.
On the stand side is Sikios, and at the end of the first furlong, it's Sikios showing just in the lead from, on the far side, Safe El Arab with Yellow Domino close up. Just behind the leaders comes Habibti together with Pretorius. They've split virtually into 2 groups, and the group on the far side are now led by Saif Al-Arab from Anita's Prince. Right on the stand side, racing on his own, is Yellow Domino. In the centre is Sikios from Habibti. But as they come down towards the final furlong, on the far side, it's Saif Al-Arab and Anita's Prince, with right in the centre of the course, Habibti finishing strongly. But as they race for the line, and it's Anita's Prince and Saif Al-Arab from Habibti going for the line, Anita's Prince from Habibti and Saif Al-Arab.
So sober, couldn't quite match the brilliance.
Over the ocean as they come up now to the final 2 furlongs, with Shadid having a clear lead from Bern in 2nd, then after these Supreme Leaders 3rd as they come to the final furlong in the Guineas. It's Shadid the leader, Bern challenging strongly in 3rd place, Supreme Leader, Bassenswaite 4, Royal Harmony 5, and racing uphill. Shadid being strongly challenged by Bern in 2nd with 100 yards to go. Shadid is the leader in the Guineas, Shadid from Bern, and then after these comes Supreme Leader.
On the outside of this one, we have Petrovic moving rather closer, comes Welsh Note. On the outside, Nomination and Last Tycoon, the back markers at this point. Double Schwartz, after this one, Polycritus, last of all is Sharp Romance. So they're 2.5 furlongs from home now, all still pretty tightly bunched. On the far side, Storm Warning. Favourers has come up to challenge this leading line now, and also Gwydion is closed. Then after this, towards the outside, Last Tycoon makes headway, and they come up to the final furlong pole now, still in a tight bunch. Last Tycoon, however, is just the leader. Double Schwartz running on near side. Not much between these two. Just after them, we have Gwydion. Up towards the line, it's Last Tycoon by a small margin. Double Schwartz very close.
Provido really on his toes in the number 1 draw. Under orders and off. Provido fast away, Lucky Song next to him. On the outside is Lobbit. Coincidental showing good speed in the centre of the course. But after a furlong, it's Providio on the rails with Lucky Song, Upsize and Coincidental and Lobbit, and they're going really fast. Providio by a length from Lucky Song, Coincidental, Lobbit on the wide outside, and no rebate of trailing at this point. As they pass the 4 furlong marker, Providio still by length. Lobbit on the outside, Coincidental being ridden along. Lucky Song is lobbing along behind the leader, and Tony Ives really making Providio work. Providio, Lucky Song, Lobbit towards the outside, Coincidental and no rebate. 2.5 furlongs to run. Providio still, Lobbit's the danger now. Lucky Song's in 3rd, and these 3 are drawing clear as they come towards the 2 furlong marker. Providio going smoothly, Lobbit on the outside. Lucky Song just dropping out of contention now as they come down to the furlong marker. Tony Ives goes for his whip, but he's in command. Providio is in command, and the crowd are rising to him. A terrific cheer goes up. Providio drawing away from Lobbit. Lobbit coming back, fighting back, but Providio's going to do it. He's going to beat the record. It's number 14 at the line. Providio's the winner. Lobbit second. Lucky Song is third. No rebate.
Taywolf, a little short of room on the inside, being followed by Broken Hearted. Tony Cruz has got Triptych poised on the outside. Michael Roberts now beginning to run on Mtoto. Chalmer being pushed along. Coming down towards the final 2 furlongs now, and Shady Heights goes for home under Tony Ives. Goes past Galitzin. Indian Skimmer. Steve Caulfield not getting much response out of him, but Mtoto is the one who's flying up on the outside. Broken Hearted, very short of room and not much pace either as they come down towards the final furlong. Shady Heights, but Mtoto coming now to challenge him. Mtoto cutting Shady Heights back, and it's Mtoto getting his head in front. But Shady Heights on the far side is fighting back again. Shady Heights has regained the lead from Mtoto. These two are clear of Indian Skimmer, Triptych up towards the line, and Mtoto finds one more gear and gets...
Pretty good even break too. The rank outsider Camp Commander was one of the first away. Sahara Desert right there in the centre began well from DuPont, and King of Happiness taking up a prominent position over on the far side from Lancia. Bowman has got a good posse about 5th on the rail. Out deeper on the track a Ram with Camp Commander on his outside. Rock of Gibraltar settled second last, and 2 lengths last of all then is Where or When. It's Sahara Desert who shows the way up the side of the course. A fair pace, leads by a length and a half the Lancia. King of Happiness inclined to just take a tug on the inside. Out deeper on the track is Camp Commander, followed then back in the field by DuPont and a Ram. Bowman shuffled back on the inside of Rock of Gibraltar, and they've kicked away as they race up now towards the entrance to the home straight. Where or When is a long last. It's Sahara Desert who slowed them a little bit in front, leads by a length and a half here to Lancia. Now starting to move up on the outside is DuPont at this stage to apply a bit of pressure. Camp Commander behind them. In behind is King of Happiness, Rock of Gibraltar now starting to improve his position. A Ram back in the field. Bowman giving them a big start, and 2 lengths last of all then is Where or When. They turn the corner now in the St James's Palace Stakes, and on the outside DuPont has raced up now to take a narrow lead from Sahara Desert. Lancia produced from King of Happiness. Here's Rock of Gibraltar on the outside from Camp Commander, and Bowman in behind horses, but at the furlong Canan says go on Rock of Gibraltar. Have a look at this. Rock of Gibraltar on the outside, ranges up, grabs the lead, it's all over. Rock of Gibraltar careering away. He's gone 2 lengths in front of the stablemate Lancia, and Rock of Gibraltar makes it 5 Group 1 wins in a row. What a win to the St James's Palace. Beats Lancia. Tight third, a Ram just ahead of DuPont, then Where or When, followed by Bowman, Sahara Desert, King of Happiness and Camp Commander.
Towards the final turn, First Gold, and Best Mate being held in there by Harbour Pilot. Didn't get a good run as they race for the turns. So Rembrandt takes off out wide. They've got 2 fences left to jump. First Gold is joined by Harbour Pilot. Best Mate has got to get out of trouble and now pulls wide at the front pair. Then Sir Rembrandt wider out. Beefle 7 is 5th. At the second last, Best Mate, great jump, and there he takes it up. And 38 years on, now Best Mate has his big chance to emulate Arkle. Heading down to the last is Best Mate from Harbour Pilot. Best Mate a half length to Harbour Pilot. Sir Rembrandt is back in 3rd. Best Mate, he's a length ahead of Harbour Pilot. Starting up the hill, it's familiar territory. Best Mate from Harbour Pilot. Sir Rembrandt on the outside. Can he hang on? He's clinging on. Best Mate bounding away. Best Mate, 3 gold cups. Sir Rembrandt and Harbour Pilot. Then Beefle Salmon, who stayed on well. Next is First Gold. The Real Bandit, a very tired horse. Keen Leader is sprinting up the hill, but way too late. Then Alexander Banquet. Well, he's done it. And Cheltenham is alive with the applause for this great horse, this brilliant horse, Best Mate, who has lived up to all the hopes, the anticipation, the giant burden of expectation on Jim Cullity here, and won his 3rd Gold Cup. Arkle did it 3 times in the mid-60s. It wasn't easy, was it? There was a nasty moment on the turn in. He was held in by Harbour Pilot. He got snatched up for just half a stride, but he jumped to the front at the last. The hallmark of this horse's career has been his clean jumping. He needed a good jump at the last. And then, when he needed some courage on the run-in, he wasn't found wanting. Best Mate wins his 3rd Cheltenham Gold Cup.
Here's 3 for Jim, 3 for Best Mate. Absolutely incredible. We've seen Henrietta and Terry describe the feeling from the back of the horse.
be honest, we'd walked the track beforehand and we said the only place to be is down the inner, because down the middle is very cut up. For the last race here, it was last year, but there was no grass in it, so it was much better on the inner, so we had to take the gamble, and at times I wasn't getting the best of the run, but what we'd lose by doing that, we gain in the fact we were on the best of the ground, you know.
There was no quarter given turning into home straight.
No, exactly, like, it's a goal. That's everybody's saying it's a steering job. It's a Gold Cup, there is no quarter given, you know.
And Breton Star will be the last for this European Breeders' Fund Maiden Stakes. The favourite will be coming out of stall 10, Frankel. The big gamble, Nathaniel, coming out of stall 8. They're off and they're racing. And the one who missed it a bit was Colour Vision. Also sluggish was Man of God. But one who broke well and leads early on with the sheepskin noseband is Dortmund from his stable companion Genius Beast. Behind them in the yellow colours, Mayor. On the far side, Cattle Morris King. Coming down the middle of the track, we've got Man of God in a good position. Also alongside this one in the very pale colours, Bonita Star. Looking back behind this is Frankel in the pink cap. He's tucked in mid-division at this stage. Then comes Lemon Drop Red. Then in the blue and white colours we've got El Rashid, and also prominent Nathaniel, who's come to join just Dortmund, who leads by about 3 parts of a length. On the far side, Genius Beast. Stand side, the pale colours, we've got Bonita Star. The yellow cap, that is the well-backed Nathaniel. Tracking this is the favourite. You can just see him in the pink cap. That's Frankel. On the left is El Rashid. On the right is Cattle Morris King. There's about 7 spread right across the track, and they're all virtually level. Here they come down towards the last 2 furlongs, and on the left it's Nathaniel with, in the pale colours, Bonita Star, in the light blue sleeves, Lemon Drop Red, the yellow colours of Mayer, the white cap of Dortmund. Just behind these, the favourite Frankel is asked to improve, and does so. Here they come now in the last furlong and a half, and here comes the favourite Frankel, looming up alongside Nathaniel, and Frankel moves well. Frankel looms up alongside. He's still on the bit. He is pricked. Nathaniel pumping away, but still upside. The 2 market leaders settle down to battle it out. It's Frankel on the far side. Now what has he got left? There's not a lot left, or is there? Frankel is coming away, or is he? Frankel's coming away to win it now. Wins nicely in the end. Nathaniel in second. In third, promising run by Genius Beast. In fourth, Dortmund.
Henry Cecil, winning trainer, joins me. You'll be pleased enough with that first time, I guess, and particularly given the conditions.
Yeah, we didn't know he'd get on the ground at all, and he's very easy, as you see on him. No, delighted with him. He's never really asked him anything.
No, Tom was at pains, seemingly to nurse him home in the ground.
Absolutely, yeah, we were getting be very easy on him, and potentially he could be very nice.
Had he been showing you a lot at home prior to this?
Well, I've been pleased with him. I haven't really galloped him, you know. I mean, he was just ready for a race. He'll come on a lot from that, and he has got good engagements. So let's hope he goes the right way.
Excellent. Congratulations. I'll let you go and greet him. Well done, Henry.
Rougy under so. Sprinter Sacre just 2 or 3 lengths away in third. Ogdelan has weakened out of it. Now an open ditch. Oh, under so. Stood off so far from that open ditch. How did he get to the other side? And it wasn't the most efficient job, really. And Sada Rougy leads, going towards the water jump, halfway down the back straight. There was an audacious attempt by Underso to make the open ditch 2 or 3 times as long. Onto the railway fences, Sada Rougy and Underso, tracked by Sprinter Sacre, going well. The other 3 playing catch-up now over the first of the railway. Sada Rougy looking for a 3rd win in this race. On the right, Underso, and then Sprinter Sacre. This is 5 out. And the 3 leaders are separated only by a couple of lengths. Dodging Bullets well back in 4th, the last in the back straight. Sada Rougy and Jamie Moore going on now. Underso on the outside, under Paul Townend, and Nico de Boinville sitting very quietly on Sprinter Sacre as now they head round this right-hand turn on the long run back to the pond fence. 3 superb 2-mile chasers here, about to do battle up the Sandown Hill. Sada Rougy on the left, Underso coming back at him. Then Sprinter Sacre as they still make this journey towards the pond fence. They're clear of Dodging Bullets. The crowd beginning to get excited, and it's Underso in between these 2 sides, and Underso blunders a terrible mistake, and Sade Grugy on the inside, and now Sprinter Sacre has been given the advantage, and Sprinter Sacre heads on into the lead from Sade Grugy. Underso surely beaten now over 2 out, and Sprinter Sacre is getting away. He's gone 7 or 8 lengths here. Underso's mistake may not have mattered, may not have made any difference. Sprinter Sacre is well clear of Sade Grugy, and Underso over the last, and a great jump at the last, and the crowd are cheering him on. They're roaring him on up the hill. Sprinter Sacre by 10, 12 lengths from Underso. Dodging Bullets running on. The special one wins again. Sprinter Sacre lands the celebration chase, and celebrations all round Sandown. Underso second, Dodging Bullets running on well for third. Then came Solar Impulse and Sade Grugy.
Dante as they race down towards the final quarter mile. Gear Up is trying hard with McGallen to try and pick him up. Then comes Hurricane Lane, who's under a strong drive from William Buick. High Definition is trying to stay on, but he's making heavy weather of this. The leader's tying up now in front, Roman Empire, as Hurricane Lane bears down together with McGallen on the near side. High Definition now goes fourth. They're inside the final furlong. Hurricane Lane has taken out from McGallen. High Definition now running on into third place, but it's too late to win it. It goes to Hurricane Lane. He wins the Dante. McGallen in second place. High Definition third. And the front-running Roman Empire held on for fourth.
Thanks off them, and third is Conflated as they round the home turn. 1 fence left in the Paddy Power Irish Gold Cup, and it's Galopin Des Champs from on the outside, pushed up to try and mount a challenge, fast or slow. Conflated gets a crack over on the far side. They're coming down to the final fence. It is Galopin Des Champs from fast or slow, who's not going away. On the far side is Conflated. The final fence, it's Galopin Des Champs. A mistake by Conflated, and it's gone at the last again. Galopin Des Champs looks to have the measure of fast or slow as he's about to avenge defeats inflicted by his great rival. It's Galopin Des Champs who lights up another Dublin Racing Festival. Repeats Paddy Power Irish Gold Cups for Paul Tan and Willie Mullins. Fast or slow second this time by Maximus, third of the...
This on middle distance maybe for next year. Rather more prescient is what will happen in the next minute and a half or so. So they break away for the opening race on the final day. Motowahiji was very keen on the way down to the start. He's charging along. Green Cap over on the far side. Metro Dubai and Lazy Griff are prominent towards the stand side, with Expensive Rose in the pale blue. Moon Sniper over on the far side in company with Duke of Monroth, the newcomer, holding place well. Bedtime Stories over on the far left-hand side at this stage with Defence Missile and Jewel of London. Miss El Fundi is in midfield closer to the stand side. The maroon and yellow colours of Pentle Bay towards the back in company with Shocker and also Hot Like Me. So now the fizz has gone a little bit out of the step of Motowahiji, but still tanking along with Expensive Rose in the blue. Metro Dubai headgear white and green on the stand side. Duke of Monroth, Bedtime Story is well poised just behind the leaders with Moon Sniper, Age of Gold pushed along. Miss El Fundi is making good ground. Blue colours with the white sleeves. Pentle Bay just being asked for the effort, and Jewel of London another who travels okay at this stage, heading towards the business end in the Chesham. 2 furlongs to go. Motowahiji with Bedtime Story. Then behind these Jewel of London, Miss El Fundi, and now it's Bedtime Story who's sent for home. Expensive Rose, Miss El Fundi, Motowahiji, and they're all left trailing in the wake of Bedtime Story, who is now putting significant distance between herself and her rivals. She is clear for Expensive Rose, Jewel of London, as they all bunch up for second. Brian is also involved in that. What one-way traffic. Bedtime Story, daughter of Frankel, very impressive in the Chesham by as much as 8 to 10. Pentle Bay, Brian, Jewel of London next, Miss El Fundi, Expensive Rose, Age of Gold, Hot Like Me, then Lazy Grip all the way back to Shocker.
Starter calling for the course to be cleared.
All right.
The contestants, he asked them if they're all right, and this looks like it, they're off. And Spitting Image on the far side is the first to show of that group, and Boomdocker on the near side with Andy Pandy and Nerio right up with him, and Sandwillen and Brown Admiral. And over on the far side, Spitting Image, with going up with him, Collingwood on the near side, it's Boomdocker. And as they cross the Melling Road, and we go over to join John Hammer, it's Boomdocker from Sebastian, Brown Admiral, Sandwillen, and Andy Pandy, and What a Buck. And over to you, John.
And Sebastian just about the leader at the first on the inside from Dufflecoat on the outside, and Dufflecoat has gone. He's the first one to go. It looked as if Spitting Image went as well. Willie Watt has gone. And as they go to the second fence, it's Sebastian in the lead from Prince Rock. then Brown Admiral, then Forest King, then comes Andy Pandy. No fallers at the second fence, and at the third, the big ditch at Sebastian in the lead from Prince Rock and Brown Admiral and Forest King, who made a mistake. The fall there, Davy Ladd has gone, and Innie Carrow has gone, Verrater has gone, and also Royal Thrust, and over to Julian Wilson.
And over that one, Sebastian led towards the centre. Towards the far side is Prince Rock. Towards the stand side is Boom Docker with Stan Willen. Brown Admiral just behind the leaders. Then comes Hidden Value. And tracking the leaders on the far side is Sage Merlins. They jumped the one before Beecher. Sebastian over over in second, Boom Docker. Then came Hidden Value in the centre. Prince Rock towards the far side, and also behind that on the far side is Sage Merlin. Then comes Brown Admiral as they race down towards Beechers, with Sebastian leading from Boom Docker, Prince Rock, Hidden Value, and Brown Admiral over Beechers. Sebastian over, and Sebastian's gone at Beechers. Sebastian's a faller. Another faller, Songwriter, is brought down at the back of the field, and Winter Rain is also a faller at Beechers, and Castle Rudder is a faller at Beechers, and Lord of the Hill also, and Charlotte Brew is just over. She's over last of all, and she's been badly impeded. But over the next one, and racing down towards the canal turn, is now Boom Docker in the lead from Brown Admiral second, Hidden Value is third, then comes Prince Rock and Forest King on the inside of Sage Merlin. Then comes Sand Willen and Andy Pandy as they jump the canal turn, and over it was Boom Docker from Brown Admiral, Hidden Value. A bad mistake there by Forest King. In fourth place is Prince Rock, fifth is Forest King, sixth is Sage Merlin, then comes Sand Willen behind that, and Andy Pandy and Roman Barr, and then comes Red Rum as they jump that one, and still out front is Boom Docker. Boom Docker by 10 lengths from Brown Admiral second, Hidden Value third. In fourth on the outside is Prince Rock with Sage Merlin. Then comes Forest King as they jump the next, and we rejoin John Hammer.
And Pengrail was a faller at the first, and so was Warbonnet, but it's Boom Docker out clear of Prince Rock. Then Sage Merlin is in third place. Over this next fence, Boom Docker over in the lead, not so far in front now of Sage Merlin. Then comes Prince Rock, then Brown Admiral and Hidden Value. And then comes Red Ram, who's going well. And as they go to what will be the third last on the next circuit, it's Boom Docker out clear. Sage Merlin is second, Prince Rock third. And Prince Rock went there. And that leaves Hidden Value in third place. Then comes Andy Pandy and Red Ram and Brown Admiral. Then comes Raymond Barr and Forest King. And as they head towards the 13th fence, it's Boom Docker out clear of Sage Merlin, Hidden Value, Andy Pandy and Red Ram. And Charlotte Brew still going as we join Peter O'Sullivan.
And Boom Docker a long way clear. Sage Merlin heading the remainder ahead of Hidden Value. Then comes Andy Pandy, then Red Rum. Just in behind them come Brown Admiral going strongly, and Roman Barr and Forest King. But as they come down now towards the 13th, it's Boom Docker a long way clear of Sage Merlin, who's going to jump it second. Jumping it third is Hidden Value. Red Rum and Andy Pandy next, followed by Roman Barr and Brown Admiral. Then comes Sir Garnet going well. As they come down to the next, Boom Docker well clear of Sage Merlin. And then closely grouped are Red Rum, Happy Ranger, Andy Pandy, Hidden Value, Brown Admiral, Waterbuck, Sir Garnet. Behind Sir Garnet is Nerio, coming to the chair now, Boom Docker. Boom Docker a long way clear at the chair. And he's over the 15th, clear. Sage Merlin comes in to jump it second, and he's down. Sage Merlin a faller there. Hidden Value jumps it next from Waterbuck. Andy Pandy, behind them Brown Admiral. Then comes Red Rum and Roman Barr, and then Sir Garnet, and Boom Docker clear over the water. And it's Andy Pandy who leads the next group over the water, followed by Hidden Value and Waterbuck and Brown Admiral, then Roman Barr, and then comes Red Rum, then Sir Garnet on the inside, then Sandwillen and Forest King and Nerio and Happy Ranger, then the Pilgarlic, then comes Churchtown Boy. On the inside of Churchtown Boy is Zeta's Son, and behind them come Eye Catcher, then Collingwood, then Carroll Street, and the Songwriter. A long way back behind the Songwriter is Gay Vulgan, then Foresail. Behind Foresail is Charlotte Brew, just taken the water, getting a cheer from the crowd as going down out into the country. Boom Docker is a long way clear of Andy Pandy and Waterbuck, and Barony Fort still continuing, and over to John Hanmer.
Docker refused when well clear at the 17th, and this leaves Andy Pandy in front, all the leaders over that safely. It's Andy Pandy out clear himself now of Hidden Value, then Waterbuck on the inside. Then comes Red Rum, and they're over the 18th. And all the leaders once again jumping it safely, though a mistake by Collingwood, and it's Andy Pandy coming to the ditch in the lead from What a Buck, Hidden Value, Red Rum, then Roman Bar, Brown Admiral and Nerio, then comes Sir Garnet and Forest King. And going to the 20th fence, it's Andy Pandy clear of What a Buck, then Nerio, and then comes Roman Bar, Hidden Value, Red Rum and Brown Admiral, and over to Julian Wilson.
Yes, and Andy Pandy is well clear from What a Buck in second place. Towards the outside is Red Rum, who's going really well as they come down to the one before Beaches, and Andy Pandy is 10 lengths clear over it. Andy Pandy from What a Buck over in second, Nerio's over in third, then Red Rum towards the outside. Behind those a Happy Ranger, then Brown Admiral, Churchtown Boy rather behind that. Just behind that is Sir Garnet. Towards the inside is Brown Admiral, and Hidden Value as the leader. Comes to Beaches Book for the second time, and Andy Pandy is down. Andy Pandy down at Beaches. Nerio is also down at Beaches, and Brown Admiral's gone at Beaches as well. But the rest of the field are over, and coming to the 23rd fence, it's now Red Rum disputing it with What a Buck. Just behind these is Churchtown Boy, then Happy Ranger and Sir Garnet. And over that one, it's Red Rum who leads. Red Rum is the leader as they race down towards the canal turn. Red Rum from Churchtown Boy, and What a Buck, then Happy Ranger, and behind that is the Pill Garlic and Sir Garnet as Red Rum jumps the canal turn in front. Red Rum by 2 or 3 lengths from Churchtown Boy, and second and third is What a Buck in fourth, and Sir Garnet's a faller there. In fourth is Happy Ranger, in fifth is the Pill Garlic, sixth is Eye Catcher, seventh is Hidden Value, eighth is Forest Rock, ninth is Cedar Sun, 10th is Eye Catcher as they come to the next, and we rejoin John Hanmer.
And it's Red Rum in a clear lead from Churchtown Boy in second place. Red Rum over that, he pecked slightly on landing. Churchtown Boy second, What a Buck is third, the Pill Garlic is fourth, then comes Happy Ranger. And this is the last ditch, the fourth from home. And Red Rum's in the lead, a lot of loose horses after him. Churchtown Boy's over second, the Pill Garlic is third, then comes Eye Catcher, then What a Buck and Happy Ranger, then Forest King. And Carroll Street is next, and at the third last, it's Red Rum over in the lead, chased by Churchtown Boy. The Pill Garlic is third, Eye Catcher fourth, What a Buck is fifth, Happy Ranger is sixth, then Forest King seventh, Carroll Street 8th, and we've got to look a long way back for anything else, but Red Rum the leader across the Melling Road, Churchtown Boy closing, the Pill Garlic in third place, Eye Catcher fourth, and over to you, Peter.
And it's Red Rum with 2 loose horses around him now. Just 2 fences left to jump between he and Grand National History. But close in behind him is Churchtown Boy. The Pill Garlic is about 6 lengths away. Then comes the mare Eye Catcher, and then What a Buck, and behind them Happy Ranger, then Forest King and Carroll Street. They're virtually the only ones left in the 1977 Grand National, and Churchtown Boy is still making relentless progress. Martin Blackshaw coming there very squeakly on Churchtown Boy, but Red Rum is still holding the lead now as they jump the second last. He's over the second last in the lead. Churchtown Boy didn't jump it too well, and it's Red Rum and Tommy Stack now from Churchtown Boy, the Pill Garlic and Eye Catcher as they come to the last fence in the National, and Red Rum with a tremendous chance of winning his third National. He jumps it clear of Churchtown Boy. He's getting the most tremendous cheer from the crowd. They're winning him home now. The 12-year-old Red Rum being preceded only by loose horses, being chased by Churchtown Boy. Eye Catcher has moved into third and the Pill Garlic fourth. They're coming to the elbow. There's a furlong now between Red Rum and his third Grand National triumph, and he's coming up to the line to win it like a fresh horse in great style. It's hats off and a tremendous reception. You've never heard one like it at Liverpool. Red Rum wins the National.